If you're a beginner at makeup and you have no idea what makeup products to go buy, then you need to keep watching this video. I'm going to be showing you my favorite affordable drugstore makeup products. These products are super affordable and they're just as good as high-end makeup. So if you're interested in that, then make sure you keep on watching. It doesn't matter if you like a little bit of makeup or a lot of makeup, or if you're just using like clean products, whatever you use, you're going to need a primer. You need this to help your makeup stay on. This is by e.l.f. I use this primer because it's super good at gripping and it has niacinamide in it, which is really good for the skin. So you get skincare and grippage all in one. I really love wearing a primer because it just helps the makeup stay on your face a whole lot longer. You do want to get something that works best for your skin. If you have oily skin, you're probably going to want to go with a mattifying primer. And if you have combination skin like I do, or dry skin, you can also just do this Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. And the good thing about these primers is they are so affordable. Here's what you need next in your makeup bag. You just need a really good eyebrow pencil. I use this one by ColourPop. You can get this from the drugstore as well, and I like that it's dual-sided, so you have your spoolie on one end to brush up your brows, and the other end you have your shade. And it's super easy to use, so we're just gonna go in and tame the brows. I like to brush mine upwards and shape them. I'm just gonna start adding hair-like strokes and also just carving the brow, framing it, and filling it in. Okay, the next staple in your beginner kit is gonna be a foundation. I like to use this L'Oreal True Match foundation. I'm the shade N10. This is a medium to buildable coverage foundation, so that means if you just need to put one pump and put it all over the face, you're going to get a nice medium finish. So I like to put 2 pumps of this foundation on my hand, and then I use a flat brush and I just start applying it to my face. I like using this brush technique before I go in with anything else because I feel like I get a nice even finish. Now here's my favorite way to blend my foundation in. I just like to take a nice sponge. This is an e.l.f. sponge and I love their set of sponges. You can get a set of 3 for really affordable. And I just like to make it damp, and I go ahead and just press the product into my face. Moving on, but staying in the e.l.f. family, you need to get you a good concealer. I like the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And my concealers are usually 1 to 2 shades lighter than me. You're just going to add a little bit under the eye. You can place this however you're comfortable, but this is what I like to do for my placement. These sponges come in that little e.l.f. trio. I'm gonna have to post a picture so y'all can see them. But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I think that if you're a beginner, using a sponge to blend out your product is the easiest way to go. It's fast, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna soak up some of that product. So if you have added too much, you can soak up some product. And if you're just not comfortable using any other tool, a sponge is the best way to go. This next step is super important. You need a loose setting powder. I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Deep 35. And once again, you can take your sponge, just take the other end of your sponge, tap some product off on the back of your hand so it's not too much, and just start setting underneath your eye. Don't even worry about baking, just press that product right in. And I'm going back over my nose. And my chin. So I have 2 of these loose setting powders. One of them is in a deeper shade, which is closer to my skin tone, and then the other is about 2 shades brighter than me. So I use the brightest one on those areas where I added my concealer, and now I'm going to use the deeper one on the areas where I put my foundation. For this step, I like to use a powder puff. You can get these off of Amazon, you can get these off of Temu, Shein. Here's what my powder looks like. I'm going to tap some of it off on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to pack it into my face. I'm not taking it underneath my eye. I'm just putting it where I've added my foundation. The next thing you need in your beauty bag. You don't have to use this exact one, but you need a bronzer, and I'll tell you why. So contouring is hard for a lot of people, but bronzing is pretty easy. So I just go into both of these shades with this light fluffy blush brush, and I like to just tap it on right in here just to bring some color back into my face. You can kind of see it right here. And then I take it on my forehead, almost like a blush, keep it kind of up high like I'm doing, and then I just go up underneath my chin. A bronzer is not the same as a contour though. So with bronzing, you're just bringing the color back.
It's got more of a warm undertone.
Where contour is more cool tone. Bronzer is just the easiest thing to use if you're a beginner. The next thing you need in your bag is blush. You don't have to get these exact ones, but I love these camo liquid blushes by e.l.f. e.l.f. is just coming out with all the good stuff. If I were you, I would just do all of my shopping with e.l.f. I'm going in with my orange shade. This is in the shade Gorge Orange. And they are super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. I'm just going to put 3 dots. And I put that right on top of my cheekbone. To use a sponge to blend it out. Blush is just going to bring the color back into your face and make you also look alive. It's going to make it look like you got some blood running through those veins. I like to keep my blush on the high points of my cheekbone. So do you see how pigmented that is already? If you want to add more, go ahead and do so. I'm going to add a little bit more just because I love blush. I'm a blush girl all the way. If I don't do anything else, I'm going to have some blush on. We're just going to blend that out with our sponge. You can stop there or you could take it a step further. I like to set my blush with another orange blush. This is by CoverGirl. You can also get this like at CVS, Walgreens, Ulta, whatever you want to do, but I take this blush brush by Real Techniques and I just go over where I put my blush, and to take it another step further, I do go over my nose. This is just a personal preference. I almost forgot a step. Remember we were using this palette to bronze up? I'm gonna go back in with this deepest shade and just take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to carve out my nose. This is just gonna elevate your look a lot more. I like to go right up under that brow, like right in there. Really get that product in there. Then just bring it down the bridge of my nose. Everyone's nose shape is completely different, so you just kind of have to work with what is best for you. Using the same products that I just used on my nose, I'm going to take it onto my eyelid, and I'm just putting it all over the eye. I'm not going right up under my brow, but I'm just taking it. Hi, baby. I'm taking it on my eyelid and a little bit above my crease, and I'm pressing it in. This brush will do the work for you. If you stay light-handed and don't apply too much product all at once, this is going to do all the work for you. And then you can just kind of like blend out the edges of that. And that's it. I'm going to take it underneath my bottom lash line. You can do so much with bronzer. Get you a good bronzing palette, and these are super affordable too. Get you a good setting spray, okay? You gotta have a good setting spray to tie the whole look together. Like, you need this, even if you're just putting on blush. You need a setting spray. I like this one by e.l.f. This is the Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. I got this from Target. It was super affordable, and I'm gonna link everything for y'all so you know exactly what to go buy. This is a 16-hour wear setting spray, and it is for all skin types. So if you're oily, combo, dry, whatever you may be, this is going to be great for you. You're not going to get too shiny. You're not going to get too oily throughout the day with this setting spray. You're not going to get dried out either. It's literally perfect for everybody. Now, of course, you need some mascara. I just like the CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. And I don't always wear falsies. I'm really not even a falsie girl. But I will have me some mascara on, so you can get whatever works for you. But just make sure you have a mascara in your beauty bag, because that's also going to tie your whole makeup look together. It's just going to make your eyes pop a whole lot more. because when you add all these powders and everything to your face, your lashes are going to get covered with that powder and they're going to just look like they disappeared. The last thing or things you're going to need in your makeup bag are a good lip liner and a lip oil. So I have the Sephora lip liner. This is just a true brown lip liner. These are $9 at Sephora. And then I have this Glow Reviver lip oil by e.l.f. It's in the shade Jam Session. Lip liner is on. This is all you need if you're just a simple girl like me. Look, I'm telling you, blush and a lippy and some mascara and you're good to go. And look at the pigment on these lip oils. Coming from someone who, like, my lips are not one even color. They never have been. But for someone who has that on my lips, like, this lip oil covers it pretty well. This is also a nice, simple, everyday makeup look. And if you're a beginner, all the things that I just mentioned, all the products are super affordable. I'm going to make sure I link those for you guys. So if you want to pick them up, you can. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.